know ads are playing. I get tired walking for like 5 minutes. What wallpaper? My Isaac wallpaper with his full-on grundle out? My tried and true for the past 4, almost 5 years? I think not. I have thought about talking to the same artist about getting a different character in the same pose from one of the other games. But she's busy. She's busy. She's trying to become a voice actress in Japan. And she's actually doing well on her journey. I'm like, wow. So she's a little too busy to draw. TV Man ball? I'm not doing TV Man. I'm doing the other man, the eye patch guy I like. That I talk about constantly. TV Man balls. I don't know how I feel about that either. I don't think he has balls. I don't think he's got balls. You're not denying the ball part. Yeah, it just might be the balls of another man. That's fine. I saw a ad for the new King of the Hill, and it was like a men's meeting where they passed a pair of golden, like, balls to each other to talk. Like, whoever was talking had to hold the balls, the golden balls, but they called them the nads, so I guess, like, gonads. And Hank Hill was just like, what is happening? And the fucking main guy of the group looked like Andrew Tate. I was like, oh, is this a dig at Andrew Tate? I'm like, please let it be. It was really funny. Oh, ads over and we're coming back talking about balls. Okay, listen. I don't know how many people are in here. If you're in here because you saw Deltarune in the title, it's false. It's a lie. I forgot to change it. That will probably happen later tonight after I have a food break and writing break. I will thirst over the TV again tonight. Debatable on if it'll be Twitch or not, but I will. Just not right now. So if you're here for Deltarune, no, sorry. Scram. I apologize. I don't have that up for you today. We're playing a visual novel. Writing break. I wrote 350 words last night, and I was pretty proud of myself. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but whenever you're suffering through a writer's block and you're working on a piece where the first draft was disgustingly terrible in your eyes for how it was written, and you manage to rewrite all of that and keep going in a way that works out better for you, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. RJ whipped me and watched my screen as I wrote to make sure I was writing. Every time I veered off topic to go look at a different website or look at fan art of Tenna, RJ was like, hey, what are you doing? And RJ got writing done too. RJ seemed to, I think I woke up this morning to a message with them telling me that they finished their whole fanfic they were writing for someone else because they were doing writing requests and commissions for about. So our writing session last night was pretty good. I fell asleep during the middle of it, but it was pretty good. Thank you for asking. We're gonna be playing a detective ? Visual novel ? Oh, and I also didn't write smut, so you can't tease me for that. It was all eggs. Oops, I forgot I had Discord open in the background. Also, fuck Instagram. I hate Instagram. I don't have an Instagram. I never want to have an Instagram. The moment I realized I could delete it with no repercussions, I deleted it, and I haven't used it since. But whenever I go to my local coffee shop, I pick up business cards that interest me, and I check it, and I'm like, cool. But all of them want Instagram, and I'm looking for I want to get my hair cut, because it's been like over a year since I got a cut, and it's annoyed me. I was like, I need to get a cut. I don't want to go to this one salon that everyone goes to because it's really loud and noisy and I fucking hate it, and they don't hear me well because I talk quietly in person and on stream. So I was like looking at it and everything, and the one that caught my eye only has all her information on Instagram, and so I had to go to Mina, and I'm like, Mina, you have an Instagram, right? Please tell me what salon this person works at. I can't fucking see it. Instagram won't. I even tried to make an account just real quick, and it wouldn't send me a verification code. It just refused to. In fact, I still don't have the verification code sent to me. It's been like 30 minutes. I was just like, ugh, never mind. But Mina saved the day, thankfully. Let me see if I can read a description of what this not horror game is. Okay, this will blow your mind. What are you gonna blow my mind with? Anonymous Insta browser. Was that a link, or did you say something else? Ooh. Neko, you know everything. Neko, you are wonderful. Thank you. I hate having Instagram accounts. I think they're evil. Not really, but to me they are. And I'm sure nowadays it's just chock full of like a bunch of AI generated bullshit. What was the name of this game? It's right on the title screen, buddy. Ooh. Here we go. I play. There's an anonymous Twitter browser too. Can't. Perfect title. Oh, it's lagging a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna read the summary of what this game is so you guys can understand what you're in for. 12 years after Senior Inspector... Oh, no. These are Korean names, aren't they? Oh, I'm bad. Okay. Jeon Guan's retirement. She's visited by a young police officer, a woman who pleads with her to re-examine Seowon's case. With each uncovered memory, only one thing becomes clear. Everyone in Seowon's vicinity was lying. Boy howdy, I wish I knew how to pronounce that. I'm gonna probably look that up real quick. Plague, I hope you're feeling better today. I should probably pull the browser over here so it doesn't look like I'm looking off screen all the time. Like a weirdo. Oh, why? Someone? Okay. What was the other name? I remember how to spell that. Someone. I don't need that in it too. Oh no. Uh-oh, here we go. Wait a minute. Yay, I'm glad you're doing better, Plague.
Or intriguing. So let's dive into today's word. Kyung, which means
Kyung in Korean.
Let's say it all together.
What?
Kyung.
Kyung? That's how it's spelled?
Kyung. One more.
Kyung. Okay, well, I can do that. Alright. Anyway, that's the game we're playing today. I don't know how long I'm gonna play it. Because unlike last time, this is actually the full game. So I might play it for like 2-3 hours. Then we might take a little break so I can food and write and die and suffocate and then come back at like 11 and thirst over TV Man again, because that's my life right now. I don't know if that's a good one, but that's what's happening. I haven't tested the volume on this, so it might be a little... No, it disappeared again. Hello, Foxtrot. Hello. Yeah, I don't know how long I'll play this. But it looks interesting. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, that's a fun game to play. Eee. Okay, is that super loud for you guys? That is very loud for me. Oh, the BGM's on the max? No, we can have that at a 3 and I'll turn that up a little bit more. Volume's good for you. Okay. Okay. Alright. My OBS lies to me, but that's fine. I like that once you hit this, she immediately disappears. So, alright. Let's get into it. Visual novel. It's been a bit. Nope, it's been 2 days. I forgot we played a visual novel on Tuesday. Digging the vibe so far. Yeah, right? Alright, strong opening line too. I realized I was a jellyfish. I spent the past 70 years simply drifting through life with no heading in particular. Blindly singing everyone I encountered. Piano's nice. I always like piano, and RPG games and stuff. Can you see it too? The people I tried to embrace, I only ended up hurting. Everywhere I went, I left nothing but ruin. So that's it. That's what I am. A jellyfish floating across the sea. I don't even remember why I once became a police detective. Look over there at that family weeping for their lost child. Have I ever done anything to wipe away their tears? Police station is a crucible of pain and grief, so why did I choose to enter that institution? Why did I think I could somehow offer people solace and hope? Maybe I was simply being selfish. Maybe I became a detective just so I could belong somewhere. Dramatic sigh. I should stop now. I should stop wondering about... Oops. I should stop wondering with nothing but regret on my lips. That's it then. The first good thing I'll ever have done for anyone. Everyone, I'm sorry for everything. Alright. Red Amp! Jian? I didn't look up how to pronounce that one. Who are you? Remember that little girl? Swan? Choi Swan? Swan? The girl who went missing? That's right, ma'am. Do you know what happened to that girl you brought back? Thanks to you, her family found peace. Do their lives look ruined to you? The doctor says my mind is like an old library without an index. Sorry, but I have no idea who you are. I see you're in uniform, so you couldn't be someone's ghost. From the way that you bring up my forgotten failure, I can only assume that you're here to deliver judgment. Really, agitator. Oh. Oh no. Ma'am, I'm not here to judge you. I only want to tell you about the life you lived. Your Honor, you already know what happened. I never brought her home. The case ended the way her father wanted. She disappeared forever. Completely out of her mother's reach. Oh. Leave the case unsolved. We can't do that, sir. You mean you already filed a missing persons case? Someone's officially registered as a missing person then? Then please, it's good enough. Detective, I'm begging you. Please don't look for my daughter anymore. That's a thing you always want a father to say. Stop asking where she is. Keep her completely out of her mother's reach. Let her just live life somewhere. Just say that she went out to the playground like she always did and vanished. It's all a perfect crime with no witnesses, no suspects. So please leave this case unsolved. Why is it written like that? Do anything, please. I beg of you. Okay. So that's how you remember it. This is the last case I took before I resigned from the missing persons team. See how relieved I looked after what he said? That man knew. If he wanted to close the case and move on, we needed a good excuse. That my refusal was only customary, a front to cover up my cowardice. Ma'am, history is that certainly produced at the point where the imperfections of memory meet the inadequacies of documentation. I might need more caffeine for that. What do you mean? It means you just don't get it. Oh, hey! Hi! Hello, Mantis. Thank you for popping in. I hope you're doing well. Can you remember the beginning and end of the case? Let me help you weave together the threads connecting to the start. Ooh. The start to the finish. I think her mother called me to report the girl missing. Yes, I remember now. She said that Soan had disappeared from the playground. Calm down, ma'am. Who am I speaking to again? A detective, yes? Do you remember me? I came to check on her the other day. I asked you not to ring the doorbell. Please tell me you remember. Detective, I'm scared. Please hurry. She's gone. Someone's gone. She was just at the playground. When did you last see her at the playground? Exactly 3:33 in the afternoon. You got a bar here? A snack bar? I wish. Detective, she disappeared 3 hours ago. We've looked everywhere for a 7-year-old girl. We looked everywhere a 7-year-old girl could have gone alone. What do we do now? Why are some of these words underscored between them? Try not to panic, but the worst is all that comes to mind. Ex-English teacher? You're turning yourself in? Yes, I would like to surrender to the police. I'm responsible. Little girl went missing from the playground, didn't she? 3 days ago? She was with me. I took her away. Sorry, it's all my fault. I did it because I needed the money. Sorry. What do you mean it's all your responsibility? Detective, the truth is, she's dead. Swan is dead. She's been dead this whole time. Your Honor, it's all I remember about the case. Now I understand why you've come to me. You're at the final crossroads, so you want me to remember the beginning and the end. You're the gatekeeper of time and space. I think we're a little off our rocker, just like a smidge. just a smidge. I mean, like, we look old, so I guess this happened a long time ago. We just feel guilty about it. But just a little off-center. Just a smidge. Janice. The name keeps changing, too. I like that. I mean, like, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. I had put it completely out of my mind. Was I trying to forget those memories because I felt guilty? The man who took her turned himself in, but I pretended it never happened. And the girl, she was already dead, but I pretended not to know. Sorry. Someone like me doesn't deserve peace. Man, it's alright, don't be afraid. I don't care what you want to call me, but you have to know that this isn't the end of the road. You're not bound for hell or purgatory. Now think back. She disappeared from the playground, right? Feels like a psychologist game instead of detective one. It's starting off strong like that, which I'm not against. It's fun. Different from what I thought. I don't have the Steam page up still, so I don't remember if it had like a psychological tag on it, but it's interesting so far. Just different dialogue than I was expecting. Try to recall everything you can about the location. I can see more fragments now. I see them. Sure, what questions you got, Mantis? They're so faint, like scars faded with age. No, you're doing great. Once you brought up the fragments, try connecting them together. Build a chain of recollections. Waffle or pancakes. I like waffles. I like them both, but I like waffles more. Because I am the type of heathen that will get those frozen waffles and I'll eat them cold. Like, I'll just take them out of the freezer and chomp on them slowly. I like waffles. It's not really doing that. It's not really as fun doing that with pancakes. Even a dried out ravine can be a river again when the waters return. Cool. Oh, okay. Stationery store, candy, go alone. Okay. Alright, they're looking good. Tacos or burritos? Tacos. I don't like burritos. It's alright. Again, was there anything unusual about someone's activities today? I'm gonna constantly mispronounce these names. No, it was all business as usual. She goes to the kindergarten on the weekends, and we go to the playground on the weekends as a family. Or weekdays and go to the playground on the weekends. We have 2 playgrounds in the condo complex. Normally we alternate between them. I go along sometimes, but one of them wasn't wheelchair accessible, so Haeyoung has to take the kids on their own. Best of both worlds, waffle taco. Neko, that sounds absolutely disgusting. Is there a valid challenge? What's your favorite ice cream flavor or flavors? I like the Bluebell pistachio almond ice cream. I think that's what it is. They got a pistachio one, it's really good. But I also like the cookie flavor ones, like cookies and cream, and then like cookie two-step, cookie dough. I almost slept for the cookie, apparently. Don't just forgot that was a slang term. Don't comment on that. Pistachio ice cream inside. If there's no meat in it, it sounds nice. Go. Oh, is this clip under? What about you, Mantis? What do you like? And what are the questions for? Am I being psychologically evaled? Wait. Recently, they've only been going to that one playground. Hyung said, I think that's how you say that. Said that the kids asked to go there today, too. If only they gone to the other playground. On the way back, they sometimes drop by the stationery store near the complex entrance. The place is called Apollo. Sawan loves getting candy there. Okay. Well, that was a great way to break the ice. It's my approach. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Thank you. I don't know who this questioning is for. Oh, I think we're still talking to the mom. Damn it, I fucked that up. That's not what I thought was going to happen. Okay, so if the question... Okay, I see. So the questions are put under the names, and that's who we're going to be asking. I thought since it moves over here, we might be moving to ask this guy something, but now I see. Okay. See if you can remember someone you usually didn't see at the playground. I heard you were all together there. Swan, your mother, and you two. Yeah, we were all together. Oh, I fucked it. Can I click it again? No. Oh, I fucked up that question. Did you see any suspicious individuals when you went to pick up Swan or anything out of the ordinary? So what's my cool Cyclops backstory? Exhausted office worker who got convinced to start streaming. I mean, like, I work underground. I don't work with other humans, but I can't really, like, dox myself with that. I don't have my full normal Cyclops model because I like using glamour sometimes, and that's really fun. This one's supposed to be glamour. I don't have it to where I could switch to not glamour mode real quick because of my limitations. I don't want that set up right now. Did you see any suspicious individuals when you went to go pick her up, or was there anything out of the ordinary? It's exactly as my daughter said. I was so sure someone would be at the playground, but when I got there I didn't see her. So I assumed my daughter took her along. Then my daughter came downstairs and looked at me with her eyes wide, and I thought, oh no. Detective, I think you might be making a mountain out of a molehill. Why? She's been... Aw, thank you, Plague. Glamour like Wolf Among Us? Ah, I like Wolf Among Us. I forgot about that game. I forgot about that book series. I forgot about Fable in general. Yeah, like that. It is like universal word. It is universal word, but that's a good example of what it would be like. I don't know if my daughter told you, but someone goes alone to places all the time. My daughter worries easily, but mark my words, the girl always wanders back in time for dinner. Please don't worry about it. I'll have a stern word with my daughter. Honestly, I can't believe she's gone and called you. Okay, here we go. Think back to the testimonies about the playground. She only claimed... Oh. Has to be number one. I'm pretty sure there's others out there if you go look around. I'm sure. It would be fun to go and find other Cyclops ones too. Make a little Cyclops group. Not a company. Just a group. Who do you think these people are? People? These testimonies were all from one person. Weren't they? Ma'am, life is a bit like a jigsaw puzzle, isn't it? Jigsaw puzzle master. Okay. Oh, I can change the speaker. Fortunately, I'm the only bug Mephisio out there, so I gotta convert folks. I'm interested in that with the power of eliminate. Well, what's your backstory though, Mantis? Just a big ol' Mantis that decided to have a bug mob, or is it something else? I've seen a lot of YouTubers. I never found a Cyclops. Oh. There is a Japanese pop group that is... It's not VTubers. What's the other? Like VR chat type models. And one of them is a Cyclops, but I don't know the name because YouTube stopped recommended me to them. They looked like old MMD models. And I thought that was interesting, but I don't know what the group name was. So I figured, I don't know, I like Cyclopses. I see a lot of Cyclops stuff out there. I figured there was more of us. Change order. Okay. Your memories are scrambled and misaligned. But each fragment, each moment connects with each other. Look at the connections closely and you'll figure out where the pieces belong. Who said these things and in what order? And then what? What does that change? Who knows? Maybe if you connect... Thick. I gotta let my spoiled dog get off the bed. Give me 1 second. Sorry, he was napping and fine, but now he's not. I just know I'm gonna let him down off this bed and he's going to immediately want back on it. So we're gonna give it a second. I took him out for a walk before we went on the stream and it was unfortunately a little too hot for him, so he was really worn out by it. So I rushed him back in and gave him water, but he doesn't like water that's too cold. So I think he's been waiting for the water to get more room temperature. So now he's chugging it some more. Oh, no, okay. I think he's gonna play around a little bit. Alright, let's see. Who knows, maybe if you connect enough pieces, you might discover a key. Key that unlocks the face of the person putting the puzzle back together. Oh, there's a lot of things lighting up. Stationery store, candy, gone alone, dead. Case unsolved. Goes alone, called you. Goes alone is there twice. Okay. Does she have any other places near the playground? Somewhere she might have wandered off on her own. Well, we know it's the stationery store. Oh. Originally started my career as a new Vegas streamer. Oh, Fallout? Okay. And I looked at one of the NPCs, but it got commented that I looked like a bug, so I took that and became a Mantis model PNG. Pretty much wanted to make a mob, but instead of being evil, want to change the word mobster to be an underground helpful ally. So I created the Mantis mob, where I want to know all the up-and-coming streamers and grow with them and help them out as much as I can. Oh. Oh, I like that. That's a fun backstory. That's nice. It is funny. It went from Fallout to Mantis. But you know, I don't think I've seen any Mantis streamers, so there you go. I did appreciate the comment on the TikTok. It's been nice that I only posted that last night and people commented on it pretty fast and they were eager to share tips and I was like, wow, thank you. I still have to check out some of the streamers that people were recommending. What can I say? You gotta be odd to be one of a kind. Hell yeah, brother. We can all be odd. Wandered off. She didn't stroll away somewhere. She's been kidnapped. I don't... All possibilities are on the table as if. Dab me up, brother. Get off your chairs and do something. We're running out of time here. Mobilize the force. Get those cruisers on the street. Anything. So we know this isn't the fucking dead. TikTok detective. Who knows what they're doing to her? And you're sitting there asking where she's gone off on her own? Damn it. Damn it. I'm sorry, detective. I know you're doing everything you can. I still think that's her mom, because the dad's weird. Unless he had, like, a normal reaction before he said to just have the case closed. I wonder if the order that I do this in matters? Has she ever wandered off alone before? Is that really possible? Heck, Divine, I think it might be my fault she's gone. I was in the hospital for a long time after I had her. Couldn't care for her because I was bedridden. Was a big apologizer. Sorry for the giant. You're fine. I asked you a question. You're good. You're good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's kind of like chill vibes with the visual novel stuff, because we're just yapping. Tuesday we played a horror therapist game. Makes it sound really bad off the top. But it was good. It was fun. We played a demo of it, and we segued a lot. We like yapped for 30 minutes in between it. That's how it happens. It was fun. I think it was just called Meta Horror Therapy Session. And we just played the demo of it. And I'd like to go back and play the full game at one point. Just not right now. It was weird, but it was like fun weird, right? And it was fun like discussing the choices and everything. And then we talked about therapy in general. Couldn't care for her because I was bedridden, but since we both spent so much time looking up at the hospital ceiling, I thought I might be able to understand her better. Yeah, it was interesting. And plague spins! Now though, I'm not so sure. Do you think she resents me? Is that why she won't call me mom? Is that why she's always hard to find? I have to scour all the playgrounds to find her. Okay. Oh, one of them's locked. Why is it locked? I have to open the lock. Okay. Is there a special meaning to her name? No. She was born at 28 weeks. She weighed less than 700 grams. Her mother had just come out of the C-section and was about to be transferred to the ICU with the baby, but the nurse called for me. It was only for a few seconds, but she let me see her. She reminded me of Thumbelina, a fragile, precious little princess nestled in a bright red flower. She was so light I could barely feel her in my arms. I was scared she might float away if I had so much as breathed in her direction. The nurse told me to have a look, but I don't know how. Or I didn't know how. I could barely see through my tears. I couldn't get a proper look at my precious baby girl. And then the first thing I did after that confusing meeting, I registered her birth. I sprinted straight from the hospital to the City Hall registration desk, and I couldn't stop to catch my breath. Then I wrote down her name. That's for rhinoceros and one for origin. It's an unusual name, I know. At the time, I was thinking of the old saying about marching forward like the lone horn of a rhino. I thought about that strength. I put all of my weight into each stroke of the pen, every last one, hoping that the fragile piece of paper might help her somehow. That it might help her root her to life. Like a powerful anchor that kept her moored to us. Alright. That was the dad. Oh god, scrolling is a fucking nightmare. Okay. That was the dad. We still can't mess with... I gotta find... Okay, cool game mechanic, cool game mechanic. I just wasn't paying attention for this shit. Definitely a unique name. 23 weeks. I have no idea. Oh, it says her birthday. That must be it. Okay. Okay, we gotta figure out the birthday. Oh, I can click that? Oh. Sure. Hey, it's a fun game. Hello. Thank you for joining. School supplies and healthy snacks. Okay. 12 out of 54. Okay, I can see where the detective... Alright, everyone, you gotta loan me, like, at least one brain cell, okay? Like, at least one. I'm coming off a full shift of work with better sleep than usual this week. But, like, I'm not always on all four cylinders, right? You know, I have to take my little simping break and then I come back and I'm better. I had no simping break. I went on a walk instead. I touched grass. Who would have thought that wouldn't give me more brain cells? Take 5 for me. Oh, Plague, you're a fucking trooper. Okay. We got the brother, we got someone else. maybe a sister. 3 hours ago. Only 2 in a Skittle. I will take it. Whoa, okay. I don't remember the time so precisely. I keep clicking on shit that's under the mother's name. I'm not sure if you need to actually do any thinking or if you just have to click the glowing links to fill in the blank. I do need to... Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! I do need to change who is saying it. I fear she will sell them back later like the onions. Listen, you gotta be an entrepreneur. Capitalism sucks, you gotta get in on it. You do have to change who is talking sometimes, and you do have to... I think, depending on the things you click, it can affect some other things. Now it looks like we need to keep an eye out. No, in the Discord server, I asked everyone to give me their humble onions, and it was a play of me trying to say opinions, because I switch out words like that very stupidly a lot. So everyone gave me little onions, and then I took them and sold them, and said they had to give me $25 to get them back. So now sometimes people reference that. Let's see. How do you remember the time so precisely? Can't believe we don't have an onion emote yet. Isn't there just like a global emote? Do they not? Oh, you could tell I clicked off of it. Do they not just do like normal emojis? Oh my god, they don't. Well, can't you do like Windows key period and send an emoji that way? Hold on. Onion. Yeah, onion. We can do the normal onion emote. That's fine. That's legally allowed. I never leave the children when we're out together. I don't think that's the mom, right? But then I got a phone call. I don't usually get calls in the afternoon. I think I panicked. The first thing that came to mind was that I had to pick up somewhere quiet so I could hear. So I ducked into the condo hallway. Why would you panic about a phone call? If I don't recognize the number, I ignore it. But also, if it's another thing, $50, yep. If it's a phone call where I recognize the thing, maybe I might go quiet. But if it's like I'm at a park with kids, I'm not gonna leave the kids alone to talk on the phone. I'll just answer and be like, hey, there's gonna be background noise because I'm with my kids at the park and you're gonna have to deal with that kind of thing. Oh, nitpicking suspension of disbelief plot holes. Okay, sorry. So I ducked into the condo hallway. The call history is 5 minutes long, but she disappeared in less than that. I know because I looked up partway through the conversation, she was already gone. I don't think that was the mom. I don't know who this is. Maybe her? Don't know who that is yet. But we had, like, a sister, right? What about dead? Oh, duh, okay. Uh-huh, okay. How does she feel? It must have been a big change for him. Whoops. Your station searched the park in that neighborhood, right, detective? The one with the pond? The weeping willow trees by the water, they're lonely to look at. I took a stroll there last year with Yanko and Heong, and the trees reminded me of he looks like he's at the mercy of the world sometimes, but the truth is he's the most unyielding boy you'll meet. For children and adults too, I suppose. The death in the family is apparently like experiencing your universe class. What do you mean apparently? It's like fundamentally life-changing. Rebuilding from those ruins was a time-consuming journey, but I think he's managed quite well in his own right. I don't know if you noticed, but there's something he always carries around, never leaves home without it. Okay. I don't know who would have said this. Station? Oh. Claims seems to be the culprit behind the disappearance. Someone's father has surrendered himself to us. What do you mean the father did? Wait. No, detective, you can't. Don't believe a word of what he says. I'll be at the station immediately. Everything he says is a lie. It was me. I made him do it. What the fuck is going on? It's all my fault. I'll be right there, detective. Don't you listen to anything he tells you. It's all my responsibility. Alright, that's someone else completely different. What is that? Okay, maybe it's like a grandma. Oh, we're unpacking the whole family tree here, buddy. Note to self, never hire a private investigator. Shh, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. City Hall. Okay, I have to click on other things for that. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, it's kindergarten because the teacher. Oh. Can you tell me anything about her life at kindergarten? I already explained everything to the other officers on the phone, detective. Is she still missing? How could someone take her away in broad daylight in the middle of a condo complex? I heard her mother and brother were with her. They didn't see anything? I don't know if this will help, well, but you asked me to tell you anything, so I guess I will. She's always optimistic and cheerful. She started at Eden last year, and I was surprised that she never shied away from any of us teachers. At first I just took her for a friendly child, then I realized her brother came to pick her up instead of her mother, but she never asked where her mother was. No, not that that's a problem, not at all, but... how should I put this? I suppose I've never seen her cry or get angry or even frown. It's always felt like I always feel like I want to keep a closer eye on her and make sure she's okay. She's going to need a lot of attention and guidance. She's so cheerful and bright, but in a strangely fragile way. Does that make sense? No. Okay, yes, it makes sense. I think that might be the teacher. What do you mean? Oh god, because I have to... Oh, that's just because it's a photo. What do you mean? What do you mean? I may have, fucked this a little. It's fine. You know what? We'll come back to that thing. Oh my god, there's so much going on. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's so fine. I see your mother has contacted you. It's exactly as you heard. Will you be coming to the police station together? I mean, I was never one for prayer. No matter how deep you dig, he said the spade would never know the smell of the earth. Okay. He refused to pray even once as our baby lay sick in the hospital. That's why he doesn't understand that prayer is the reason we've been so blessed. All he ever did was get angry that he couldn't change anything with his own abilities. He said he turned himself in. If he really did take her, maybe it was because he couldn't afford child support payments. He's complaining since last summer about how he was having a hard time keeping up with the payment schedule. I told him it was a critical time in her life that he had to get his act together. We may be divorced, but he's still her father. Even now, being a detective comes with helpful glowing links on keywords and a nice UI. It might be a lot easier. Ah, you know, they got all the AI shit now. Just kidding. I suppose she's still trying to change things herself without even trying to pray. Are y'all able to follow along with this pretty well? Because I'm getting slightly confused. ChatGPT on this murder, I would be so cooked. I am also totally lost. No. Said divorced. Shit. Is it the mom again? That does not make a lot of sense. Mom was asleep because But yeah, Plague, I gotta start trying, maybe on Sundays I can try to stream a little earlier so you can actually enjoy the streams more. There's like a few different threads. Yeah, there's a lot of different threads. So we got the father, the mother, the ex-English teacher who might also be a father, which I'm really confused about. Then there's Apollo Stationery. Apparently we're gonna talk to that guy. There's her brother. There's someone else who I think is her sister, but I'm not too sure. Maybe like the mom's sister. And then like some old lady. So it's funny when I fall asleep and your voice infiltrates my dreams. Has Dream Scum done anything fun? Or am I just like a weird radio broadcasting in the distance? Doorbell. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Hello, Madame. Senior Inspector Hyunk? From the police station. You said you would be her mother, correct? I'm just here to see her if that's alright. Oh my gosh. Aw, thank you. Thank you. Do not get comments on my voice until I start streaming. It's a very strange phenomenon, but it's nice. It's nice. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You scared me, Detective. I was expecting the delivery man. Could you please not consider ringing the doorbell next time? My daughter's taking a nap. Except I'm at work. Suffer. You gotta take that energy drink. You got shots of energy drink. Or espresso. That also works. She dozed off in front of the TV while I was watching the rise. I just tucked her in. Come aside. Fast asleep, see? Oh, I suppose you can't really tell under that blanket. She must be tired, the poor thing. She and her were out all about yesterday. She slept in the words. She slept in this morning, too. I swear, kids grow fast. She's gotten so much taller that barely anything fits her anymore. Had to do all her shopping at once. First day of school is only a month away and there's so much to buy. Oh, I hope she wakes up soon so we can eat and get her uniform fitted. Sorry, Detective. You might have to wait a little while before she wakes up. So, what brings you here? Yeah, why the fuck would we be... I guess something else happened, and that's how we realized she was missing. Why is taller a word? Oh my god. You seem to know her family well. Well, I've seen them since the children were little. Must have been, say, 3 or 4 years now? When they first moved in, I was sure she was close to finishing elementary school. Oh, this is the brother. He's tall for his age, and he's very quiet, that one. His mother was picking out supplies for younger kids, so I showed her to the shelves older children might like. She laughed and said he gets that a lot. He's mature beyond his years, and I don't mean his looks. It's normal for kids his age to only think of themselves, but he's always hanging back and letting his sister spend all his pocket money. I'll click that in a fucking second. Okay. Why are you glowing? I already found the fragments complaining to That's news to me! Alright. Search for an answer? The key reason the English teacher needed funds. Oh, wait. I didn't realize. Because of the money? Alright. I'm looking. Sorry. Where was the one that was talking about child support? The weird tree one. Okay, here we go, here we go. Okay. For fuck's sake. Okay. It's fine. don't want to mess with that. I want to look at this one. Let me look at this one. Where is she now? She's with her family. I made sure she had something to eat before dinner before I dropped her off. Once I brought her to the playground when we first found her, she knew exactly how to get home. I rang the doorbell and stood at the entrance, waiting for her parents. It was only a few seconds, but in that short time, I wondered again and again if I should just leave the girl there and run. Detective, I was being stupid. I was stupid to kidnap her, and I'm still being foolish now, having the nerve to feel guilty about it all. The girl's father, he pulled the girl tight into his arms and wept. I knelt in front of him to apologize, but he bowed so low I thought he'd fall. And then he thanked me. He thanked me for bringing her home safe. What I did was indefensible. I will accept my punishment. I know that won't make up for the suffering I caused her family, but I will live out the rest of my life in sincere contrition. Jesus Christ. Okay. Sure. If I can unlock it, why not be able to ask it immediately? Okay. Reasons to suspect... Okay. Her mother... Oh. See? Now you remember. Someone turned himself in, but you're still suspicious of someone's mother. Are you misremembering something? No, that's not it. My memories are hazy and out of order, but these were the exact conversations. Someone's father clearly said, keep her completely out of her mother's reach. That's why he wanted to keep the case unsolved. And there was more testimony. Alright then, let's start by looking for reasons to suspect her mother. Whew! All the emojis. Yeah, the long pause of like, okay, I slightly follow, but not really. Your doubts about her will unveil more of your clouded memories, because it's absolutely true that her mother is the reason the girl went missing. Okay, is it mysterious figment of my imagination talking to me? Okay, the father said... if only they'd gone to the other playground. Let's go, I like your gumption, that's how I know you're gonna be big time. Is it gumption, or is it just pure stubbornness? But thank you, that's nice of you to say. I like the little emote and the lemonade. It's one of those games that require your full attention. I know. I'm not exactly picking great games for streaming because my focus is so undivided. Take the... thank you. I'm not... Listen. I had a psychiatrist appointment today, my first one in years, and she immediately was like, yeah, we can get you assessed for ADHD. We'll try that. So, this might not be a very great game for me to stream. But it seems like the game itself seems fine. It doesn't seem like there's anything wrong with it. It's just slightly confusing. Let's see. I should just skip the assessment. It was my first meeting, okay? I focused intently. She gave me compliments, and the first thing that popped to mind was that one Tumblr post was like, I'm making a good score in therapy, something that is feasible and perfectly normal to want to achieve. And I was like, oh no, I can't act like that. I'm like, I gotta be normal for me, not normal for everyone else. Let's see. ADHD? Yeah, duh. Yeah, apparently the last antidepressant that I took, someone told me it's also apparently good for ADHD, and I'm like, uh-oh, normal for me is come to... Okay, when you go to a therapist or a psychologist or anything like that where you're having to talk about your mental state, it was only $30, thank you. Thank my insurance has gotten better. I feel like it's very important that you don't try to do like society levels of normal when you're going to something that you're diving deep into, like trauma and mental health and everything like that, because societal normal is not what's important there. What is important is like being yourself so that you can work on your trauma and other things better. Because if you're just masking everything, you're just treating that mask. It's Cutie's World. These bots get like the strangest name. You know what? They might hack other people, actually. That might be what's happening. I didn't think about that until now. It used to be when I tell the funny joke to the therapist and they end up not laughing, but I'm writing it down. I know! It's just always like, ooh, what's the note? What's the note? They won't get the plague mask off. You can still wear the plague mask and still be truthful. Let's see. That's not anything. I'm trying to also still think about the reasons to suspect her mother, besides the vibes are off. You think some detectives nowadays have just written that as an extra note? Vibes are off. I'm sure they've elaborated way past that, but it would be funny if they just had shorthand for it. Aha, okay. Nothing about the brother. How many times is it gonna let me click on the wrong thing before it punishes me for it? Okay, maybe it's like with this one person. Okay. Can I go to this thing? Okay. Okay, alright, we got that. Jesus. And I can't click on it. I have to click on other things first. Okay. That's fine. It doesn't frustrate me in the least. It's very normal. Tall and name. Where is name? Well, we can do playgrounds again. This should be the English teacher, I think. Do you think the English teacher is the culprit? I don't know. Do you really suspect him, detective? Even if we're in financial trouble, I don't think he would stoop that low. Said he... Detective, I'm not trying to defend him, I'm only telling you what I saw. There was a woman skulking around that playground, always hanging back. I thought she was suspicious because I kept running into her when I went looking around for a salon. She was in her 30s or early 40s, a little on the tall side, maybe around 10 centimeters taller than me. How do people know this off the top of their head? She was always looking at the playground from afar, always behind the wall and the flower bed. You wouldn't see her unless you were really looking. She could probably keep an eye on the kids at the playground if she really craned her neck. I saw her there standing on her toes, trying to look over the wall. By the way, detective, what was the name of that girl that he confessed to taking? I got an achievement that just says the culprit. This was my conversation with her mother, right? Probably. No, I don't think so. Unless it's a different mother? I don't know. I don't understand. She acts as if she knows the man who turned himself in, and asks about her kidnapped daughter as if she's a stranger. I grew up playing Zelda games. I like Mass Effect. I like Left 4 Dead. I like story-driven games the most. That's why I ended up liking Mass Effect a lot. I like a lot of Zelda games. Not the newer ones as much. I play mobile Otome. Visual novels. I like horror a lot too. I watch a lot of Manly Badass here. Let me guess, Garrus. Alright. Yes, Garrus about 20 times every time I replayed it. No one else. I like a lot of different types of games. I think mainly if the story's really strong and good, then I'll like it a lot, regardless of the medium. I don't like turn-based games, but I played through all of Look Outside and I loved that game a lot. That was really fun. But I'm awful at turn-based games. I don't know how I made it through that one. She asked about her kidnapped daughter as if she's a stranger. It's frightening. Was she having a dissociative episode? Ma'am, do you remember the things that made you stand on your toes? Was that to do with anything? In my case, everyone, this is Manly Badass. Sweet. Yes, Manly Badass. I love Manly. I bought Look Outside. God, Plague, have you been having fun with it? It's good. It's good. It's good. After I played it, I watched Manly go through and get all the other endings, which was interesting. Because he managed to get some pretty neat endings that I couldn't get. Bonded with vending. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, we love the vending machine. In my case, I only really stood on my toes for one reason. Affection. To keep my eyes on something or someone that I really cared about. Ma'am, you're on the force for nearly 30 years. This is the only case you left unsolved. Remember how you closed that file and placed it on the cabinet? Were you standing on your toes? Scum has the Oh. I thought that was like the Pornhub music for a second. I got really concerned. Okay. Scum has the reflexes of a cat. Very old arthritic cat, so she refuses to play action games. I've played Mass Effect on stream before, I just didn't continue it. I'm ready to carry her in Elden Ring. Oh my god, you and Zan want me to play Elden Ring. I'm gonna die like a, well, or Elden Ring's part of the Souls games, right? It was like something along those lines. Like one of the Souls games people were wanting me to play, but I'd be so bad at it. I don't even use my shield in Zelda that much, and y'all want me to play that? Put her on Doom. Ah! Like old Doom? Old G Doom? Man, this is such a go-to sleep noise generator. Ugh. If some of the horror games he didn't play were legitimately horrifying, I would go to sleep to him. But usually I'm too interested or the game's like a little too messed up for me. And I'm like, I can't fall asleep to this. I'm a baby. What was the name of that girl? Okay. Let's hit name. Oh, whoa. But I don't have, okay. But I don't have the conversation unlocked. Okay. There we go. Tall. Ooh. Okay. I think that this was, hold on. Click somewhere else. Click somewhere else. Jesus. I think that, oh, I can't change this. This isn't the mom. Is it? The new Doom is basically a rhythm game. Really? But probably not. There's a lot going on screen. I watched... what's his Twitch name? Nerdy Ass Kevin. He's a random streamer that I popped up on YouTube because he was playing Fatal Frame. But he's another VTuber that I've been slowly watching. He doesn't play a lot of games that are my style, but I pop in whenever he does. He's nice. He was playing the new Doom. It looked like a lot, and a lot of... It looked like a nothing burger. Does that make sense? I don't know if that's a really mean thing to say, because I don't understand the Doom plot, but it seemed like it was kind of like everywhere and nowhere. Was the plot of it good, and I was just like hitting a really wrong time with it, or what? Alright, we're talking about the brother now. I heard you were in 5th grade in elementary school. Oh yeah, the plot makes sense. Okay. With your height, I bet the girls won't leave you alone. You're very don't say that to a fucking 5th grader. You're very tall for your age. Is it because you take after your mom? Universally panned part of the new Doom. Oh, okay. Alright. Jesus Christ, that's not a 5th grader. That's a goddamn high school student. I take after her? Really? Am I really like her? Ooh, we sent this kid into a fucking psychosis mode. Alright. Oh god. Oh god! We received the notice from the school board, correct? It says in our files that she didn't attend pre-entrance that day. Okay. I'm just here to check in and make sure everything's alright. The world's a dangerous place these days. Okay, so this is probably a question to the mother, but for some reason it's under the brother. I've been told City Hall personnel has spoken with her grandmother already, but I just wanted to be sure. Is she alright? Of course she is, detective. You must have had your hands full checking up on every absence in the district. Keep zooming around. It is. So, I think it's a fun mechanic that you are going through the main character's memories and having to switch who she talked to at the... You know, like, she's remembering the conversation, she's misremembering who she's had them with. Hey V! Hi V! She's misremembering who she's had them with. And so I feel like on paper, it is very interesting that you do have to connect the puzzle pieces together. However, it feels a little bit like padding. And maybe if we keep playing it and we keep going through it, it's going to feel less like that, but it feels a little bit more like padding. Kind of bad though. The fifth grader? The fifth grader? Bantus. This is not Choi. Oh, okay, no. I see. Never mind. I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I think this is the mother right here in this image. Sorry, I misunderstood. No. My bad. My bad. It's fine. That's part of the thing. It's confusing because it's under this and you're missing where it says her brother when the brother conversation was all under the mother's side and now the mother's popping up again. No apologies. It's fine. Mom's got it going on. Ask if she's single. Did say the dad was divorced, so, you know, we love moms. MILF-centric, buddy. We are MILF-centric. MILF, DILF, GILF. We got it all. You must have your hands full, checking up on every absence in the district. You'll see when she wakes up. Someone's healthy as a horse now. She'll have no trouble going back to school. All that time in the hospital is tough on her, but she's grown up so strong and proud of her. She's been no end of trouble since I was pregnant with her. I think she takes after her father. She was born premature. The doctor scared us every time we went in for a checkup. Divorce, that's all you gotta say. Rubbing our hands together. We're going for it. The doctor scared us every time we went in for a checkup about how one thing could go wrong and then something else and on and on. I don't remember how many waivers and consent forms I had to sign, but I always knew she'd be alright, how those little hands were going to get bigger and stronger one day. No need to worry, I'm taking very good care of her. Someone's father and I are no longer together. Hell yeah. But my mother and I are doing our best to give her everything she needs, and I'll make sure she comes out the first day of school. Thank you for checking in. I think the rice is ready. Would you like to join us for food? Okay, so this is definitely a conversation with the mom that happened when we were visiting. There we go. Okay. Wait. Did I miss any more of those? Yeah, okay, because we're not actually getting people's names. Whoops, because I'm not clicking on the red. Okay. Okay. Hold on, I gotta click on all these little things now. I think this also might help unlock some of the red questions, maybe? Oh my god, there's so much shit with the mom. Oh god. Okay. So... Good night, Plague. I hope you sleep well. Good night. Good night. I guess it's good that I'll do Delta Room on a separate stream so you don't have to hear me thirsting over fucking television. Where is the conversation we had with her? So there's that one. That's something else. Okay, here we go, here we go. This would be the first one. Okay. That's not what I wanted, but I appreciate that. Don't make my dreams television, guys. I promise it'll be a different stream. I'm sorry, Plague. I'll keep it separate. You don't want TV time blasting in your fucking dream. You mean you don't want TV man balls? Diddle's my cousin. God. I think next paycheck I'm going to get that body pillow. Much to everyone's dismay. At least it's not perverted. It's cute. It's cute. Let's see. Okay, now this one. All the way down here. Fucking Christ. If this is supposed to be near the bottom, I'm gonna rage quit. I'll let them know. Ayo. People have been drawing cute body pillows, like adorable ones, where they're fully clothed. Aha! Ooh! Yay! Yay! Okay. Yeah, we were all together. I think that this is the old lady. I don't know about that one. Okay, hold on. You're not supposed to be buying things on your wish list. I can buy one, especially if I'm worried that it might get taken down later. I can buy one and then take it off the wish list immediately so no one accidentally buys it. I can do what I want with my money. I'm an adult. I'm an adult with poor financial decisions. But I'm waiting. I'm waiting until next paycheck so I can have like a... I can only assume. No! He's got full-on button-up shirt and tie and belts and pants on. I think he even has his shoes on. Don't make me even more of a perv when I'm not trying to be. Let me perv in the right perv conditions. Sometimes the things that come out of my mouth, I don't want to think about after I say them again. Let's see. Up, up, up. Oh, wait, no, down, 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 down. Okay, I'm getting lost in the sauce. I'm getting lost in the sauce. We're moving away from the mother. Lost in sauce. We're looking at the red again. Okay, let's look at the red on the father. There's no red. There's Eden. Eden's the school, isn't it? Oh, God. God have mercy. Brother. That's that. Okay. Da-da. Da-da. Maybe more red. I don't know what this... I mean, like, I know that this means that they go connected, but it's yellow, so does that mean... No. Doesn't mean shit. Okay. There's that. There's that. Don't know that one. Called. Everything's Oh god. Oh god. Okay. contacted her father. I keep calling him, but he won't pick up. It's not out of the ordinary. We only meet for her birthdays, but this is an emergency. His own daughter is missing. Detective, I was texting him on that day you came from the police station. Swan's always such a quiet girl, but she was chattering about how much happier she'd be if her father was here too. So I asked him if he'd come by and say hello, but he's heartless, that man. I don't know, he fucking ran and was so happy to see her. Okay, these two connect. I think that... Okay. Those two are still somewhere near the top. Time. But I can't click on these until I hit phone call again. Violence, agony, pain, despair. Okay. PlayStation. Who are you on the phone with on the afternoon of February 3rd? Well, our office isn't exactly well staffed, so I'm the one doing most of the phone duties. Young on the afternoon of the 3rd? Employees complain if we check in too often, so we don't usually do that, and there's not much to call about in the afternoon. Wait a second. I see, I did call, but it wasn't for anything special. It's going to be, what was it now? A Best Caregiver Award ceremony in a few days? So we asked if she could make it, like, we have more than 100 caregivers working with us, but no one wanted to show. I think that was the gist of the call. Kind of regretted calling her. I mean, she's not the type to do that in that kind of company spirit event. I talked to her, right? I can't even have a nice long chat. She's always cutting calls short, something about being too busy with the kids. Has she even come into the office recently? So what's this all about? I mean, as long as she's doing her job, but a police visit? Really? She's not exactly a slacker. What's going on here? Yeah, this is... sad, I imagine. What does this mean? What does this mean? Oh my god. Okay, I guess it's February. No, that's not what I wanted! Go back to 0. 3? Okay, well we figured that out. Oh god. What are you doing? I'm being a damn fool! What did I just unlock? Shit, I lost... Oh god. No, where's... Okay, this is what I unlocked. It's down here. Birthdays. Birthday! Okay. Can I click on the strike-throughs again? Oh god, I hope I can. I might be fucking this up. September 15th. Okay. Spouse. Deceased. Married March 5th. Okay. Child. August 1st! Oh. Wait, what? What? Okay, is this like the actual father and this is... No. Wait, no. That is... What? Okay. Death. He died? Someone's mother's birthday. Wait a minute. Sorry. I'm getting... Based on the empty space in chart, I guess this game might be like 7 to 8 hours? You know what? For sake of sanity. Hear me out. For sake of sanity, let's pull up Steam real quick. Oh, it stopped the music. Don't do that. Don't do that. Bring the music back. Bring the music back. Let me pull it over here so I can actually read it. Oh, it messed up. February 5th, 2012, girl goes missing. Okay. Over the course of a 2 to 3 hour playthrough. Alright, alright. The composer who did the soundtrack is the composer of Legal Dungeon and The Wake. Uncover passcodes, keys, 54 conversations, and 2 hidden truths. So we might be able to get this done in a single stream, or I suffer for 3 hours and we actually only do an hour of work. And I don't complete it. Which one do we think might be more realistic here? Alright, anyway, the spouse. December 25th, 74. I think my mom was born in 74. Yeah, I wanna fuck with the lock. Let me fuck with the lock. Why can't I have to open the lock? Yeah! I got... You know what? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. What's some other things I could do here, huh? Huh? Nothing? Nothing? You're gonna cock block me that bad? Okay. Alright. I swear to fucking God. Caregiver, death, hospital. Realistically, you get distracted by the absence. No! I don't think you're too wrong about that. Hold on 1 second. Okay. I was making sure I didn't get a text. It looked like I had a text notif. Okay, can I... Can I please put in numbers? Okay. No numbers allowed. No numbers allowed. What is it? Huh? What was her routine? Fuck. I was distracted. It's Christmas! How the fuck did I forget that? Okay. Okay. Why wouldn't it let me... I'm not gonna question it. I can't fucking... Thank you. How old was Seon when she first... When... Her aunt, I guess, first came to take care of her. I met her when she was 4. That was a few years ago. When my wife died of an illness, I was despondent. I didn't know how I'd raise the kids. But Aunt was there to support us. They're called caregivers instead of nannies these days, aren't they? She's my children's caregiver. She's been coming in to look after the kids ever since my wife was hospitalized. She befriended them instantly. I don't know how we could have coped without her. She even calls her mom and treats her like one too. I could never thank her enough. But now I'm starting to think I relied on her too much. I mean, she's not exactly family, is she? Oh, what is the relationships here? I am getting a little confused. Yes, okay, I know that. Thank you, I appreciate it. Can't think of any more connected memory. Suck my dick. Okay. Caregivers? I have to open the lock. Oh, I can click an X button. What is this then? Whatever. Oh, do we see any more red that is not strike through? Can I click on something that's struck through? Oh, I can't. I might be fucked if I do this wrong. Ah, shit. Name? All the name stuff is locked. Not the Tina hentai. Everyone, you can't. Spare the new people. Spare the new people. Being to distract. Is it gonna be a TV? Are you mocking me? Are you mocking me? Or is it a cooking game? I still have to play those cooking games. I'm excited. I might do that on Sunday. I said I was gonna do something on Sunday. Maybe it was a cooking game. What are you cursing me with? What is happening? Oh no. Oh no. Why is it in the Hey! Neko! I'm playing a detective. Fuck you. You're at work. You can't be looking that shit up. I don't have. I'm an adult. I just save it with the rest of my shit. Oh my god. We'll save. Good, good. I'm glad you're not gonna get yourself in trouble for a bit. Oh, my cheeks hurt. Oh. I received testimony that he spoke on the phone with the City Hall employee and told them she couldn't attend pre-entrance stay for personal reasons. Do you live with your daughter? Of just images. No, 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 no. Bantus, no. Neko's making shit up. That's not it. That's not it. Everyone mocks me because my downloads folder is unsorted, so they keep making jokes like that. The pre-entrance stay, was it my daughter said now? It's like cold, yeah, thanks. Am I in the Gooner area? We're adults here, yes. Mom, pick me up, I'm scared. Genuinely, if it makes you uncomfortable, don't feel bad to leave. Genuinely. They removed the S. No! No, 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 no. My name's not perverted. My name's not perverted. Don't do this to me. Hi, Vic. I woke up Vic with all my yelling. Is my daughter said now? It's like cold, I think, yes. I remember now. I knew it was pre-interesting, so I asked my daughter later how it went. I don't live with her, of course, but I'm in the area and drop in from time to time. I don't want to leave her alone for too long, spending all her time wallowing in misery. I do remember I was visiting a few days ago when that City Hall employee called. He asked me the same thing you did, Detective, so I think I said that she was doing well and I was taking perfect care of my granddaughter. Detective, this is ridiculous. It was just one missed pre-entrance day of school. What are you interrogating me for? Alright, now we know this is the grandmother. Grandmother, there we go. And this would be at the top. Okay. Her name is a warning. You know what they say about that? Oh, this is why people like to watch people stream. They just like to bully people. I've already found the fragment. Oh, I do? Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay. Can I click this now? No, I have to wait for caregiver. Now I can click it. Curiosity covers the Cyclops. Every day I am tormented. Just shut up! I'm gonna have to get a crying emote for the bullying. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Caregiver certificate of employment. Okay. Hereby certify the care. Okay. Since July 1st, 2009. Issued. Okay. Okay. No, 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 no. Everyone's mean to me. Okay. We have 36 out of 54 conversations. Pins come like... See, I don't understand how Twitch works, so you can't pin messages. Finally, my incompetence is on my side. Crying. Don't want to bully, but if I have to follow this gang's idea. You need mod permissions. Ha! RJ's not here. RJ is the worst bully. They would immediately pin that. Sorry, I keep checking on Vic because he keeps waking up and moving around and then laying back down again. He's doing okay today, despite sleeping like a fucking weirdo. All pressed up against his kennel like a freak. Oh god. What was the name? What does this bring up? Okay. But was this one unlocked? No, this is for kidnapping. Okay. Okay. Oh, the mom stuff's so long. Cry. Okay. About the kindergarten teacher's testimony. I'm so grateful to her. I had no idea she was keeping such a close eye on her. There's something someone always said to me. Mommy's the saddest person in the world. Okay. Oh, that's not good. She never says that when her father is around, of course, but I think I understand what she means now. She genuinely thinks this way. She couldn't handle it otherwise. That's why she refuses to cry. Because then that makes her the saddest person instead of her mom. She couldn't handle it if she were the saddest person in the world, getting pity from everyone. It's probably how she sees it all. I don't know if a little kid would process it like that. Maybe, but his photos could be put in one of those for a quarter a day. You can help abuse animals because he just has a sad face. Oh, we're gonna have to make a mock one of Vic, right? We have to. We got to. For a quarter a day, you too could give him one brain cell. Hearing a little girl say that is terrible. It is. It is. Children who are forced to grow up fast end up with better control of their emotions. And that breaks my heart. Okay, this is the caregiver. So we fucked one up. Hold on. Damn it. We fucked one up because they're talking about kindergarten teacher. I thought this guy was the kindergarten teacher. But I don't think so. So is it this? Yeah, okay, there we go. Oh, we have a key. Okay, we were building a key. So now we can unlock something. Pre-entrance day absentee list. I don't know if I want to unlock that. Why didn't you report any of this to the authorities? Use a key? Yes. Just found Lilith trying to eat yeast. She wants baked bread in her tummy. That's it. Fuck me. Okay. Ah, go back. Why didn't you report any of this to the authorities? She was with us exactly 108 days. That's the time she lived and breathed with us. If only I could have held her at least once, kissed those little cheeks. Or at least if I'd only been able to hear her cry, then maybe I would have been able to accept it. Her mother still had milk for her baby. So she died? Did they have another kid and name her the exact same fucking thing? The crib was still so warm and it never seemed to get colder, so how could I possibly file that report? Looking back, it was her name. Her name was the problem. It's my fault for coming up with that name. I can't tell you how much I regret it. Instead of giving her strength, the name that marched her forward all alone like a rhino's horn straight past us, like a gust of wind. She slipped through our fingers, attached to nothing in the world at all. Okay, it being two different characters would make a lot of sense. This is... it won't let me change. Okay. When did our mother leave you? We've been divorced for about 5 or 6 years. I'm a monster, aren't I? Abandoning my wife when she needed me most. What is this game with the rhino wrestling? It might be a cultural thing, because they were talking about how the name was put together, like, with characters. I don't know what it's called in Korean. But, like, essentially with the characters, they're going like, oh, the first part of her name was this, which is rhino, and then the other one was this. So it might be like the characters that they use for the name also mean rhino, and I guess rhinos are a symbolism of strength, and because she was born so little, they wanted her to be strong, but it didn't end up working out. We've been divorced for about 5 or 6 years. I'm a monster, aren't I? Abandoning my wife when she needed me most. But at the time, I thought it was all for the best, that we'd reached our limit, that we only hurt each other if we kept on living like this. That's what I told myself. When our eyes met, I would face the emptiness inside, and it was excruciating because I knew that the void could never be filled. If only we could have cried it out together and kept each other going, but we struggled to keep each other. We were making no progress at all. One day we realized it hurt more to deal with our pain together than alone, so we chose to go our separate ways. Rhinos aren't even native to Nembluryou. It is! I wonder if there's like a lot of cultural stuff that we're missing that we're just not picking up on. So we chose to go our separate ways. That was our decision. To run from our wounds instead of confronting them. To let the blade drop on the guillotine. Alright, Mr. Dramatic. I am so confused. When was the last time you saw his father? That's gonna be the mother again. Oh, no, it's the grandma. What's that man got to do with her missing? We got up all contact years ago. The nerve of him walking out after what happened to the girl. Detective, what I mean is, she was always sickly, but that man divorced my daughter, leaving her to care for the poor baby alone. But, well, he's not the sort of man who'd take her away from under her mother's nose. Please, it's nothing serious, Detective, really. Alright. Wait a minute. I'm putting pieces together in my mind. Okay. Follow me here. Mother, right? We don't have a last name. I'm thinking same last name as this guy, okay? I'm thinking that her and this guy, the ex-English teacher, had a baby together named Sewan. And it died prematurely because he just said that the baby was only alive for 108 days. And it was awful, it was terrible, they ended up divorcing because of it, and he's calling himself a monster and everything. Cut to this guy over here, who we keep thinking is the father rather than this guy over here, who had a baby with... No, not a baby with the caregiver, but maybe? Had baby with the mom. But maybe the caregiver had her own child that looked a lot like the original Swan, and mom went crazy and tried to kidnap her. Does that make sense? I don't think it does. No, I've lost it. I've lost the plot. Alright, we're moving on. Oh, big brain went shrink immediately. Let's see. But we know that one of these is now the teacher. Okay. Yeah, it's getting confusing. Okay, so this, now we know it is this guy. And we know that... Murder was the rhino all along. Yep, that's why they regret the name. Real murderer was the friends we made along the way. Yeah, exactly. Okay, can't do divorce. Hurt? Ugh. Okay. She alright? She said she had a great time at Auntie's house. And then when she said she missed me, she was brought straight back home. Sorry I didn't contact you sooner. I knew you were out there searching, but I was too caught up in the moment. Didn't ask any questions. All I knew was that my daughter was gone for 3 days, but now she was back. And I know this sounds strange, but all I could say was thank you over and over again. I could battle 100 times over and it wouldn't be enough. She's back completely unharmed, and that's good enough for me. Detective, she's been hurt in the past, and I can only blame myself for adding yet another wound to her young heart. Tell me, did that man surrender to the police? Oh, God. Ah! Okay. Time? Ah! Oh, we're running out of things. Uh-oh. I got an achievement, but it just said, is she alive? Is she unhurt? I'm like, oh, God, this isn't helping anything. Died. Damn it. Okay, case unsolved. How'd you turn yourself in? Ah. Can I open this? Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, his birthday. Hold on. We do have that. Where is that? January 3rd. Oh my God, I think that's my... Sorry, this birthday was someone I know. Oh, what? Did I get it? That's the name. Yeah, a 103. Why did that not work? Did I get the name wrong? It's not like randomly backwards, is it? No. Okay. Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong fucking name. Whoops. Thought it was the brothers. February 6th, okay. Bobo the Fool, alright. I should get a thinking cap to put on there. Is it 5th? 6th. Bam. Oh my fucking God, I can't fucking... Nope, that was the wrong one. Kill me. Okay. What was the word I clicked on? Can we get a scum? God, I wish. I keep begging Mina to like do a little crochet scum because it looks really cute, but... Did you happen to see this boy when you went to the playgrounds to find her? You know that playground near the stationery store, right? I saw that boy a few days ago. He went straight from the playground to the store. I remember wondering why she was sticking so close to that boy. Why do you ask, Detective? Does that boy have something to do with the case? I don't think that's right. You have to have accessories. Okay, hear me out. If I ever got popular enough to where I could actually make merch, I want a window peeker sticker. I love window peeker stickers. Thank you, thank you. I want a window peeker sticker because I need y'all to take me on vacation, okay? You guys have to take me on vacation. I work 24/7, please. Yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you for putting blorbos on my titties. I appreciate it. Let's see. Eyes lit up. Hey yo, whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay. Alright, explain to me how you took her. I was a junior high school English teacher all my career ever since I finished teacher's college and military service. But after the divorce, I quit my job at the school and started tutoring and doing cram school gigs. While my income isn't particularly stable, I needed the money, I'm sorry. I went to the playground intending to kidnap any child who seemed to be alone. I was there for more than 30 minutes and saw a little girl playing by herself for a long time, so I lied to her. But once I brought her with me, I got scared. I didn't know how I would even ask her parents for a ransom. That's how it was. I was afraid and decided to stop, nothing more. God, I wish the scroll thing actually worked. Like, the day she died. I don't know. I mean, maybe... August 1st. No, I don't think that's right. Okay, I don't think I have that yet. Okay. Fucking okay. Could you tell me now what happened when you saw her last? Monkeys. We always used to buy her candy from the stationery store on the way home, but we didn't buy her candy recently because Auntie doesn't come out with us anymore. I told her to stay where she was and went to the stationery store. I ran right over. Stationery store is just up the steps, over the fence. It's really quick. This is not the fucking father saying this. He's in a wheelchair. I was only there for a little bit. I ran back, but she wasn't there. I called her name, but she didn't come. Only Auntie did. I started crying, and Auntie said I shouldn't tell anyone she wasn't with us. She told me not to say anything at all, just like that monkey we saw at the temple. I think this is the brother, because they're kind of talking like a kid. Where's the brother? Okay. Proof that the shopkeeper is fucking lying. You already found I haven't talked to the fucking shopkeeper. What the fuck? What? Oh, and I can't click it. I can't click it. That's fine. I'm full of violence and agony. Okay. We received testimony that she's a regular at your store. Did anyone from her family drop in today, or herself? Today? Oh, now here's the fucking keeper. No, not her, not her brother either. May I ask what the police want with them? You're not the first to come looking for her today. Is this about her mother? Or his mother? Thing is, he's the only one coming in with her these days. He used to come in with his mother all the time when he was younger, but I haven't seen her in quite a while. Is she doing alright? Why is the shopkeeper lying? What do you got to lie about? Brother. Not to say anything. Oh my fucking god. It's okay if you don't want to talk. I don't mind waiting. Okay, now this is the brother. But, could you promise me that once you're ready you'll talk to me? Okay. Stay online, I'm on my way. Could you tell me what happened? I got a call from my mother. She said I'm at the store outside the condo complex, and security called saying the fire alarm was going off in the house. The security guard went over to my mother's house to check, but he couldn't open the door, so she asked me to go in and open it for her. Chewed her out. She knew I couldn't bring her somewhere so dangerous. I told her to go herself, but she was so stubborn. Mom said she could get to the playground and pick up her faster than she can get home, so I should rush over to her house and make sure everything was fine at her place. She would be there soon. She said that made the most sense. She was going to wait for me with her outside the building. I went to Mom's house and the security guard was there. I opened the door for him. The place was filled with smoke. I don't know what she was cooking, but the pot was burnt black. The guard turned off the stove and opened the windows, but all I could think of was my daughter and how glad I was that I didn't bring her to such a dangerous place and that the fire didn't get any worse. I ran back to the elevator. It was only a few minutes, I swear. I found my mom waiting for me outside the building just like she promised, but when I asked her where she was, she said, I thought you took her with you. Pngtuber, are you here yet? Okay, so this is the mom. And this must be... Okay. Oh, I gotta drag. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Yay. Okay. Okay, okay. It's all coming together, Patrick. I think this is further up. Yep, there we go. And I didn't connect the bottom piece? No, I did. Okay. Alright. Alright, look at that. We got one whole fucking section. Do you think I can do that with the others? I don't. Oh. Surprisingly, that does not connect. Okay. Oh. Alright. I don't know why City Hall is popping up. Why did you turn yourself in? Oh. Where are the other purples? I don't have anything for that. Apparently I have this. Okay. Location when she vanished. Sure, I guess I found the fragments. I wish I knew what those fragments were, but... What's this stuff? Wait. Oh, wait. Do I know where her location? Apparently, I fucking know. Is it? Okay. Oh god. Oh, no. Don't do this to me. Yeah. Where? It's nice with the gray clues that you've already used. Yeah, yeah, totally, totally. Sorry, I'm skimming that. It feels like a lot to parse through. I might have to do this later because I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. It says I've already unlocked it, but I've clicked all the clues that I thought would be important. But... right? It says I do. Because if we have information that she wasn't there, I thought we would find the contradictory point, but no. And so I was like, well, the guy who kidnapped her said that she was alone. There was a phone call from the mother. Hold on. Because the ones that I would think are important are actually grayed out. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know. I don't know. We're moving on to a different fucking question. I don't know what he carries around. That hasn't been unlocked. We haven't talked about that at all. No. They're just talking about that he carries around something, but they haven't elaborated what that is. Oh, God. Okay. Go away. Elementary school. Okay, it just still pops up under school. That did not matter. Let's go ahead and hit that one right here. Oh, the blue line of sin. Okay. City Hall, you said. That's right, Chief. How are you? I'm from the City Hall Administration office. It's that time of year. 4 kids slated to start school this year in our district who didn't show up to pre-entrance day. Just calling for your cooperation. We spoke with all their families over the phone. They said that they're on vacations overseas or busy with other things, that sort of thing. I mean, elementary school classes haven't even started yet, so I'm going to report that everything looks fine, but we do have to make sure the paperwork is all there. We're working on the police assistance request forms right now. They say that the local police stations dispatch personnel to all the absentees' households for welfare checkups at the school board's request. Imagine that, Chief. It's like a free bonus, and our compensation for external personnel requisition is pretty solid, if you ask me. Once you get the forms, send us your personal roster with their direct deposit information attached. We'll take care of things on our end. Okay. That is weird, but I'll run with it. What is on the City Hall thing? If I change this to the grandma, does it say she instead? No, it says he. So it's only a few people that could fit that. Don't know. Okay. I don't think that's right, but we'll shove it over there. Playground? Okay. Was your son still there? I was under the impression that both children were at the playground. He said he was with her the whole time, but had no idea where she'd gone. So I scolded him. You're not making any sense. I was so desperate that I was too harsh with him. Even though it's my fault she disappeared, I failed them both. Please don't ask him for information. He won't tell you anything. Well, it's the mom. Alright. That doesn't fit together with anything. I love jigsaw puzzles. This is great. This is amazing. Okay. What if I told you there's no need for lying now? What if your lie is the bad kind? The kind that's only gonna hurt Auntie and Sewon? He's not saying anything a lie. If I say what really happened, then Auntie sounds like the bad guy. But she's a good person. Ask him anyway. It's my fault, not Auntie's. It's all my fault. Okay. I don't want that. I want to talk to the kid some more. God, suck my fucking dick. Okay, we're talking to the shopkeeper, apparently. I received testimony that directly contradicts your claim. Now you're back, which means you're still searching, I take it. I'm trying to think of anyone suspicious I might have seen in the area, but nothing. The truth is, yeah, he was here. I'm sorry for lying to you. I didn't think it was important. But you see, I didn't want you to think badly of him. He's a good boy at heart. I'm very sorry, I truly am. I should have told you up front. What time did he come to the store again? A little after 3:30, I believe. Well, nothing was out of the ordinary. He looked like he was in a rush. When I asked, he said he had to go back quick. He went straight to the usual candy shelf and picked out a bag, so I assumed it was for her. It's her favorite brand, you know, the pink candy that's so big your cheeks puff up like a squirrel? I told you before, he's very mature for his years, but that day I saw him squatting in front of the greeting card shelf for a long time, with the candy still in hand. Eventually he came up for the counter and paid for the candy, but he wouldn't look me in the eye. I thought it was strange, so I went over to check the shelf, and, well, one of the cards was gone. I was disappointed in the boy, of course, made up my mind not Made up my mind to give him a stern talking to, but at the same time, well, I felt sorry for him. I can only imagine what he went through when he was squatting there in front of that shelf. Okay. Pain, violence, agony. Pain, violence, agony. Okay. Is it that he carries candy a lot? Hold on, let's go to the thing we just unlocked. Okay. Oh, is it the umbrella? Oh, we have to look at fucking photos. Okay, hold on. Okay, I see. Okay. It fills me with primordial rage to unlock something and I can't click it because I have to go and click one of these things. Okay, it doesn't fill me with that much rage. It is fucking annoyed a little bit though. The umbrella, you mean? That's right. Whether he's going to school or some outing, he's always got an umbrella in hand. It's been that way since my wife passed. There was something she always told the kids when she was in the hospital. She promised that she'd go ahead to heaven and watch over them from above. He didn't say anything. All he did was sit in the distance and sigh. Next rant topic. I think he wanted to tell her there was no such thing as heaven, that if she wanted to watch over him, she could do it from here on Earth. It wasn't long before she passed. I only noticed after some time that he always took an umbrella with him when he left the house. Then I remembered the exact promise his mother made. I mean it, what about this then? Since I won't be able to pick you up from school on rainy days, I'll ask God to stop the rain if you ever forget your umbrella. Oh, I guess he doesn't want proof that she's not watching over him. Okay. Okay, yeah. We know he stole a card. Okay. We still don't know where she was whenever he... Yeah, because it's not letting me... God, I don't know where the fuck she was. That confuses me a lot. Oh my god, apparently we've almost locked all the topics. Phone is locked. The day his mother was discharged. I don't think we have that information. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. I don't have a key. I thought I had a key for a second. Alright, where's the word lie? Where's the word lie? I think I've already clicked it. Oh god, okay. I have to look through all these fucking keywords. Does died bring up anything? Okay, here we go. Please don't lie to me. Didn't you say that Auntie was telling the truth? Auntie told me that lying's not not about what's good, but what's necessary. She said lying wasn't always a bad thing. It's the bad lies that are really bad. Mom said she'd watch over you from heaven. She said she'd watch over us even after she died, but that was a lie, right? There's no such thing as heaven. But she doesn't know that. She's so stupid. Mom was lying. But does that mean Mom was a bad person? Promise, silence, playground, and hurt. Oh my god. Wait. Okay, no, we don't know that. Oh. Oh, alright, fellas. I'm suffering a little bit. We're gonna start trying to piece these together. Okay. Okay, that's put together. Go down. Go down. Go down. Okay. Is this the teacher then? Stop. Come back over here. No, because the kid died like fucking. She wasn't even a year old. Jesus. What am I doing? I think this would be close to the beginning then. Okay, there's another connection. I don't understand this. Maybe it's the caregiver. Oops. Okay. Okay. Oh, pain, suffering. I haven't even unlocked the full key! Okay, apparently the certificates do something. Oh, I have to pick a yellow thing now. Family. Yes. Let me fucking read it. I just unlocked it. Fucking suck my dick. Okay. All right. It's fine. What are the keywords for it? Lie and playground. Oh, there's promise too. Okay. Silence is a heavy burden for a 5th grader, but he refused to give in. Hello, Eddie. Hello. I I should have put on a little detective hat. Too bad I forget that I could put things on this model. So I investigated everyone I could. Residents, passerby, local business, everyone. There's a little indent in the wall behind the flower beds. You can see the playground from there, but not the other way around. At least for the children playing there. That's where you were hiding, wasn't it? To watch over them from afar? When I went to the playground, I would hear the other mothers gossip about me and the children. He would have heard it too. I understand why people would get the wrong idea. She calls me mommy. So it didn't hurt if he hated me. I could only imagine how he felt whenever his sister called me that. A few weeks ago, he told me to stay away from him, so I just wandered around for what seemed like forever and found that spot. I know he must hate me for the fact that I exist, but I may not be his mother, but still, I promised that I would take care of them both. And now look what's happened. I only looked away for a second. I only took 1 second to rest because I've been standing on my toes the whole time. Okay. Playground. Please, just the blue, thank you. God. It's not your fault. Nobody in your family is responsible for this. But I told Auntie not to come to the playground. I told her to stay away. I said that I could take so on without her. It is my fault. I'm the one who made Auntie go away. It's just if we were all at the playground together, we'd look like a family. My mom would see her and call Auntie Mom. I know Mom's not really watching us from heaven. I know that she was lying, but I didn't want her to be sad. It's not Auntie's fault. I'm the one who told her not to come with us. Fault. Okay, thank you for that achievement. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go ape shit. Okay. Okay, we can even talk about the bushes. So it's something about seeing out the window area, but I don't remember what conversation sparked that. It would be funny if you're just kind of totally on the wrong track. It would be funny. And I would quit. Okay. Is it a photo that we need to look at? Oh god. Okay, no. Fuck, where was that photo? Shit. I don't even fucking remember. Yeah, no, that's not it. Oh, this one? Oh! Oh, fuck it. Finally. Jesus fucking Christ. I still can't click. Oh, agony, pain. Okay. I know you weren't at the playground. I understand you didn't want to cause him any more guilt, but you should have known better. How did you know? I told him he didn't need to say anything. He knows he doesn't have to tell you. It wasn't his fault that she's missing. It wasn't your fault. I should have been watching you, even if you didn't want me close by. That's what I told him. I made sure he knew that I was the one that lost her, not him. Riveting. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm being a lot more harsh because I'm getting frustrated by how annoying unlocking some of these is. The day his mother was discharged, or her mother was discharged, I don't know that information. Ivy. We still don't know that. We have to fragment shit together, I swear to God. Okay. So this must be... Okay. This must be like the first one, I think? Okay. No, this isn't the first one. I was trying to get him being quiet. New record of Quintex game. Well, we'll see. I can rage. It's gonna be over the stupidest shit. It feels mean to rage on games that are not like a huge developed company, you know? Okay. Alright, that's all connected. Almost. For some reason, part of this is not connected. Hi V, what is it? What is it? What are you saying my name for? What's wrong? My viewer attacks aren't. What? They're not. Oh, I'll have to refund your thingy. Are you doing anything different than usual? Right, I can't really use them whenever I'm in the mod version. I might have to go in and reconnect it again. It's weird because they were working earlier for Neko. Neko took a fast opportunity to throw things at my tits. So I don't know why it's working for you. It might be a little overloaded. No, it's the free ones. Huh. It is weird. Like the global ones? I used some earlier too. Yeah, you should be able to use the global ones without an issue. That's why I'm here. Okay. I don't want to unlock that. I would like to unlock the other yellow one. Yes. Okay. Stationery store, candy, and hurt. I can't use candy. I can use hurt. This isn't your fault as much as it is his fault. I almost forgot to congratulate you. Happy birthday, Miss Shin. It's your birthday, correct? I know this may not be the best time, but I think you should know. I paid a visit to the stationery store he goes to for her birthday, and I spotted or for her candy, and I spotted this. Apparently, yeah, they don't seem. Oh, I think it might be overloaded or something. Then no more boob dancing. Oh, one second. I still have Discord up. Okay, 1 second. Let's see. Titty said that's enough. Titty said no more. Titty said you're being mean. Dashboard. Let's go down to... Jesus Christ, please let me see the names of things. Please stop hiding things. Thank you, I appreciate that. Let's go to settings. Channel. Settings. Oh! Oh my god! It works! Oh my god! Settings to see if there was a reset. Oh my god. You guys absolutely ass blasted my boobs. Oh, that would be fun to review again on stream. Oh god, okay. Well, I was surprised you keep me on my toes. I was falling asleep. Woke me right up. Paid a visit to the stationery store he goes to for candy and I spotted this. Thank you. Thank you for kissing the Vic. Apparently, he picked up her usual candy and a birthday card. The owner said that he took a long time to try and decide which to get. I wonder why you get a birthday card of all things, but now I understand. Thank you. I always thought he hated me. I wasn't trying to take his mother's place, but I assumed that's what he thought. How could I be so stupid? I should have known better, knowing how badly he'd been hurt. Detective? What happens to her mother now? Birthday, this isn't your fault. Thank you. Let's see. Alright. That's all connected now, right? Yes. The day her mother was discharged. I don't know. I really don't know where we have the discharge information. I'm really confused. Maybe it's with the, hold on. Okay. Okay, this is, the grandma. Okay. Oh my god, the mom has like so many detached things. Jesus. Oh, wait. Okay. We fucked up and didn't realize this was the brother for a second. There we go. There we go. That's all connected now. Okay, let's go back to the mom. Agonizing, but we're almost there. We're almost there. I will earn my TV time after this. It's not even gonna be fucking TV time, but... Oh. No. No. Okay. Okay. Hold on. There's that. This is all together. This might be the caregiver. Yes, okay. Caregiver? Hold on. I'm on a thing here. Okay. Okay, that's not going together. This might be the caregiver again. No. Okay. Oh, okay, this is the dad. This is the dad, because they're talking about the umbrella. There we go. Where's the umbrella one? I think it's around here. Yes. Okay. Why do I need another key? There's only one yellow thing left. Do not torture me with more! Okay. Has contacted you. Okay. I think this is her again. Yes. Okay. Alright. We're making some progress. Questionable. Don't know. Okay. Well, we have a key. Let's go ahead and unlock this. Seems like it's going to unlock something else. Pain. Suffering. Okay. Name. Phone call. Birthday. Do you need to connect them all up? I'm worried I might. I'm really worried I might have to. Surrendered. Why did you turn yourself in? I don't know the day she fucking died. Because we don't have the birthday of one of her. I'm so fucking confused. Get out of here. And what's the other one? The day her mother was discharged. Discharged from what? We need name or birthday. Don't see. School. Divorce. Dead. Oh. Okay. Hold on. I found a video of birds on for Zelda earlier today, and she's been checking on the computer screen every time I sit down. That's cute. Okay. Do I have to figure out her birthday and then do 108 days later? Even though I don't think that the birthday listed over here is the same as the little girl that went missing. I think it's a different girl. But we can try it regardless, I guess. Where? August 1st, 180 days. I have a calculator for that, right? It's like business. Calc. Days. Time and date. She was born on my birthday. Exclude no days. Oh, add days. This is what I want. $108. Thank you. November 17th? She hasn't left. I love cats. We're all okay with this. November 17th would be... I don't... Oh, none of the fragments so far contain the clues I need. What? Okay, what about this one? Oh, I'm not insane. But if I did November 17th, it wouldn't work, right? Okay. What the fuck? What do you mean? Okay. So I need name or birthday, but I don't see that. Okay. Everything I click on just leads back to these things. Oh god. If I do date of birth, will it do birthday? Will that count? Please count. Please count. No, it won't. Oh my god, I have to go through all of these to try to find something I haven't clicked yet? Playground is another one. Well, no, because it just links back to that. I need this one. Because it's not letting me fucking view it. Birthday or name? Birthday or name? Well, let's go to the thing. Oh. For instance, say absentee list, number of absentees 4, list of absentees. No, why the music get weird? Okay. Kim, okay. So, April 3rd? Oh god. Violence, agony, torture. Okay. It's fine. I am losing it. Wait, there's dates. Wait a minute. Oh! February 5th. February 5th. Wait a minute, February 5th. Fuck, that's not... No, that doesn't matter. Wait. This close to rage quitting and going back to 10:04. We're so close to the end. I don't want to quit. But we might not be close to the end at all. I might be lying to myself. Why did you turn yourself in? Why does this matter? The day she died. I'm gonna... Well, this is hinting that it needs to be a date for the day that she died, which does not make a lot of sense to me. They said that she died 108 days after she was born. But we're talking about a different... I don't know. Do I need to do it for the April date? That doesn't make any sense. Calculate July 20th. If this works, I'll be mad. Okay, not July 20th, but July 19th. What do you mean? As your gift, I'm gonna go confess to murder, brute forcing the dates. No, I used a calculator. I used a date calculator. Because he says earlier, 108 days. Apparently it was 107, but whatever. Why'd you turn yourself in? Even the victim's family hasn't reported you. This isn't just about taking the fall for Miss Minyoung, is it? I heard you reported her missing. When Minyoung's mother told me, I was worried for her, but at the same time I was a little glad. After we got divorced, she was in therapy for a long time. We should have gotten her help back then when she began to think she was alive but missing. No, as soon as she passed away, Minyoung was finally discharged from the hospital on her birthday. Oh, jeez fucking Christ. We went to visit her grave together, and as she ran her hand over the grave, her eyes were empty. There was no hope. Minyoung is still chained to that day, circling round and round that moment forever. I started to think that she'd given up completely. She was utterly spent. There was no drive left in her eyes. I began to doubt she would ever recover. I think that's why I was relieved to hear that she set out to find her, because now she at least had something to live for, something that would sustain her and keep her alive. Maybe she knew that too. Deep down, maybe that's why she reported her missing. Maybe she thought that she was better missing and alive than dead, that the missing persons report would anchor her to this world, just like I had hoped with her birth certificate. She was grasping for a lifeline, just like me. I know it sounds ridiculous, but this is the whole reason why I'm here, Detective. I want to make a request. Could you please mark this missing person case as unsolved? Please? Please let her live. Let her live forever somewhere far, far away. Oh, God. Okay. Did the mom have another kid and name it the same thing? Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this means that one of the dad things is actually Kim. Yes. Okay. She did it on her birthday, April the 3rd? Okay. Oh, I have to... Okay. Alright. You mean she was taken because she was mistaken for Miss Minyoung's late daughter? I asked what happened. She said she heard someone call Soon's name and finally found her after going from one playground to the next. It was a boy, probably the girl's brother. He was telling her to wait. She didn't tell me anything else, but I can guess what happened. He must have gone and brought her back, like a mother picking up a child who had gone out. Or whatever. The girl was so sweet too, calling my daughter Auntie. Sorry, Detective, I really am. I should have called right away, but then I couldn't bear to do it, not until you paid that visit. After you dropped by, I was terrified. My hands were shaking, and I found myself calling a number, calling her father. I told him that she seemed to have brought home a stranger's child and pleaded with him to get the girl back to her parents. I could cause a diversion, I said, so he could get the girl away from her. No, she may not be well, but I didn't want my daughter to end up a kidnapper. I was being shameless, I know. I knew exactly what I was doing, Detective, but until her father turned himself in, even though he's done nothing wrong, I thought we could act as if nothing at all had happened. Sweep it under the rug, knowing full well that her father is just as precious a child to his parents as Young is to me. Okay. Okay. This should connect to the red. Yes. Okay. This is the last thing to unlock, but we've already got a key, so that makes me really concerned. If this is the last thing, why do I have to click a hashtag for? Okay, it's fine, it's fine. When did she set out to find Swan? It must have been when she got the notice saying that she was due to start elementary school. It pushed her completely over the edge. We got the notice from City Hall last December. I checked most of her mail before she does, Detective. We have no idea what might have set her off. But this notice about Swan starting school, my heart nearly stopped. I had no idea that they never reported her death. There was on the document, her name printed clear. I could only imagine how it would make her feel. No, I'm sorry, Detective. I'm not the victim here. I don't deserve to wallow in pity like this. I can only apologize. At the time I balked. I was frozen. She saw me and read the notice. She looked so happy. She smiled so brightly. I hadn't seen her so delighted in, well, it must have been years. Her entrance day was at the end of December, and she insisted that we had to go out and get Daewon's uniform fitted. She was fussing about getting all her shots and picking up school supplies, wondering why she was taking so long to come home. That's when it started, I think. She went around all the local playgrounds looking for her. Okay. Yay! Connected! Okay. Truth. When did... Okay. Oh, God. I have to hook all these together, don't I? Yeah, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Okay. This might be the grandma, maybe? Yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, I've been dramatic, but we're not missing too many pieces connected. I think this might be the mom. Yes, okay. Okay. So I think I'm trying to look at this fucking thing in the corner. This is the only thing that's not connecting. This might be the dad. Yes. Cool. Okay. And we have the dad and the mom all connected. We don't have this connected. That's just unconnected. That's unconnected for some reason. There's this thing over here. I think that's still that. And then the thing that we're stuck on is the grandma stuff. Okay. Oh, you know what it is? We haven't unlocked the final conversation topic. I'm gonna commit tax fraud. Okay, we have to go through and find stuff that's not struck through. We should be right at the end. I don't like that. Having to dig through all of this. Okay, come on. Alright, that's all struck out. Because of the way I'm holding this, it keeps... Okay, alright. Let's do this side. Okay. Calm. Divorced. Dead. Name. I'm gonna commit tax fraud. I'm gonna commit tax fraud. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Kidnapper. Here we go. Okay. Yes, I have the key. Just and I have to go back and press kidnapper. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. You're not being contrite. You're lying to me. Who was around when she was taken? What was she wearing? In what direction did you take her? You can't answer any of these questions. Mr. Kim, this confession that you're the kidnapper could take away her chance to repent and seek forgiveness for herself. We can't wait for her to recover before setting things right. You know she'll be racked by guilt. Could you live with that on your shoulders? Your ex-mother-in-law is in the next room. She's told us everything. Consider how she might feel having just reported her own daughter to protect you. You've been financially supporting your ex-wife's therapy all these years under the pretext of child support. This won't be much different. Just take a step back and support her from afar. She has a long battle ahead of her being treated in custody. Detective? Where did it all go wrong? Did I mess up from the beginning? Her name. I never should have given her that name. I think you need therapy too, buddy. I think you need therapy too. Now do you understand why she's still Yes, I understand. Trying to appeal to a kidnapper's morality? That's a bold move, Con. Great work, man. Now you remember everything. Do you understand why Simon's case was never resolved after this whole time? Thank you for telling me that she came home safely, that I didn't doom a little girl to her death. Thank you, truly. I remember how surprised I was when I first saw this case. Everyone involved was lying for one reason or another, whether it was to protect a loved one or to keep a promise to someone important. What about you, Your Honor? Are you keeping a secret for someone, just like them? Actually, yes, for your sake. Is that gonna be the daughter? Are we the crazy mom? You can suck my fucking dick. I swear to God. I'm gonna... It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Cold case team doesn't usually take on cases like swans. The police get more than 20,000 missing children reports every year. The cold case team just doesn't have the capacity. The music's really loud. One quiet disappearance at a sea of violent unsolved cases. No one would have spared the case a second thought, but I couldn't tear my eyes away, not when I saw that name. What? Her name was Kim Swan. Yes, that. Over the crazy mom. That's Sue for rhinoceros and Juan for origin. Just like me, we're the same age too. Wait, you can't mean... Man, look at my badge. It's me. The missing girl you found. No. It's me. Please don't cry, ma'am. Are you really her? Are you really someone? I'm so sorry. I failed you. I failed you completely. Don't say that, ma'am. I've always feel grateful to you. I said the wrong thing. The big reveal. I don't deserve your gratitude. I never found you. That's only technically true. You remember what her grandmother said, right? Here, I even have a copy of her testimony. Senior Inspector Juan's visit was the reason I was sent back home. But I was only following protocol, just doing my job. Ma'am, I'm an adult now, and I know what that work is like. No one followed that protocol back in the day, and they still don't. But you were different. You carried out your duties to the letter, even though you could have slacked off and been perfectly covered by paperwork from City Hall. That's the reason I made it back home. After all these years, I tracked down all the people involved in that case, one by one. I spoke with Kim Seon's family, my father, my brother, my dear mother, Haeyoung. Everyone asked me to pass on their thanks to you. This isn't my first time visiting you, you know. Yes, I turned a blind eye to the suffering of so many people in my career. You might thank me, but I still... Alright, well, let's do this. I'll set aside time for you later. Some time to look back and blame yourself and feel guilty over everything. But right now, we're racing against the clock. It took longer than I expected to piece your memories back together. This isn't our first conversation, is it? You know that my mind is being constantly bleached. What could be possibly more important? It's exactly the reason I need your help before those memories disappear again. Remember Song Myung, the woman who took me away and reported her daughter missing? She was sentenced to 1 year in treatment in institutional custody, wasn't she? Yeah, the sentence ended ages ago, but she's still in custody. But how? Once you're institutionalized, you can't be discharged without special approval, and she hasn't been granted a single psychiatric evaluation. Don't you think she needs our help? Tell me, miss, does that mean you've forgiven her? This isn't about forgiveness, ma'am. It's abundantly clear, even from a purely bureaucratic perspective, that we need to do something. Her case is still marked as open end. No case should remain unsolved. Oh, the title drop. Okay. Okay. Alright. It's fine. Oops. I need to click out of it. I think that was a fine game. I got it for like $5, so I can't complain about that game too much. Yeah. Yeah. I think the story of it's fine. I like the story of it. I think the story's fine. I don't think the gameplay's for me. That doesn't mean the gameplay's bad, but I don't think the gameplay's for me. I got really frustrated really fast with some of that. But it was all like nitpicky details that I was getting frustrated about. But I think that was a good story. I am frustrated I couldn't use 2 keys. I must have had some of the connections wrong. I don't know which connections I had wrong, but I had some of them wrong. Which was fine. Since I can resume it, does that mean I can try to fix that real quick and then... Oh god! No, don't be like resume right at the very beginning. Oh. Christ. Okay. Because I only need to connect 2 more parts. Okay, there's 1. And there's 2. Okay. That's what I missed. Oh, I need 1 more? Okay, we actually have all those together. The shopkeep stuff isn't together. Okay, this is the grandma. There we go. Now we have 2. Okay. Does that mean that if I hit this... Okay, here we go. So what happens if we have 2 keys? I'm glad they let you go back and do that. I wonder if they realized it could be pretty frustrating if you just went ahead with it. That's not what I thought I was going to see. Secret I've been keeping for your sake. It's been 12 years now. 12 years since the case, and since I retired from the missing persons team. That's different. 12 long years. What? I was busy for the first 5 years. A lawyer friend asked me to take on a paralegal job. It was hard work getting used to a new position at that age. Can you... calm your tits a little, thank you. But I suppose that would only be an excuse. The truth is, I thought I resolved things well enough, a decent end for everyone involved. Wait, what do you mean? I put the case out of my mind for so long, but you were still chained helplessly to the lie I told. Each painful day of your life stretched out into years. I'm sorry that I'm late. That's what I fucking... Okay, it's fine. So sorry I'm late, Miss Mignon. I don't understand, are you trying to deceive me? Your ex-husband couldn't make it today. But I'm Wrong. Because he's at the rally outside the Human Rights Commission. I'm the one who retired for the force. I'm the one who was racked with guilt. You lived out your sentence years ago. The one who tried to die. Miss Mignon. Okay. Miss Mignon. Each time we revisited these memories, you become someone else. At times you become someone searching for her mother. Today you became a detective despairing at her failure to find the little girl. I'm Mignon? We've been having this conversation again and again for months now. Just like you said, those conversations you remembered were real. The only difference is that I was the one who heard these exchanges, not you. These memories we're unearthed today are a mix of your personal experiences and your memories of everything I told you. And you piece together those fragments, determining who said what and where. But you haven't quite found out who was doing the listening. Oh, RJ, we're right at the end of the game. I'm sorry. It's time to put the final puzzle piece in its place. Complete the mirror that will show who you really are. Mignon, let's get you out of this place. Let me get you to a doctor, somewhere you can get proper treatment. I can help you. Miss Mignon, but if you're really young, why? Why go so far when you're not even in the force anymore? You just had to play it all over again. Just for you, RJ. It's the same question I once asked Sewan. Let me give you the same answer she gave me. Someone's case is still marked open and no case should remain. Don't end it there. Don't! You could, come on! You could... It's fine. Yeah, we got 2 very different endings. The ending there is that we were the woman who kidnapped the daughter, but she kept having memory problems, and, well, she had a lot of problems before, but I guess they exaggerated exaggerated, whatever. And so whenever she went to the hospital over kidnapping a child, like a psychiatric hold, every man for himself, it's a philosophy that seems to be increasingly prevalent in the world. We live in an age where the law of the jungle is seen as a given, fueling rage and hate across society. So I'd like to express my heartfelt support for those who resist and those who withstand the mockery and condescension, digging in their heels for what is right. I made this game with faith that when we show our kindness to others for no benefit of our own, we bring about change in a world of stagnation and alter the course of people's lives. It's my hope that this game brings encouragement for the jellyfish of the world still drifting in a sea of loneliness. Huh, had to read that fast. I was worried it was gonna fade like that. Dang, my lap desk dug a line in my skin. Okay. That's probably all of it, I'm imagining. I don't know what else I would have to do. Let me see on Steam. Whoa, stop that. Okay. Let's see. I got all achievements, so I think that's it. They don't specifically mention... do they specifically mention? Okay. Alright. I got the game for like $5. I can't complain too bad. Let's switch over to this little area. So we can have cool tunes playing in the background. Let me go back to that shit. God damn it, I keep mistyping YouTube. I don't... It's fine. Ooh, no, we're not gonna click that. Oh god, I'm getting recommended LSV stuff. Okay. I gave that game shit for the gameplay, but I think it's a fine game. I think it's a good game. I think it's a fine game. Making that clear. I've used to typing U-porn. Is that an actual website? I think that game's fine. The gameplay that specifically annoyed me was having to scour through all those hashtags a lot, but I kept forgetting that whenever you click a little bubble for a new topic, you can go, like, it highlights on the map where those things were. I just kept missing that. So that's kind of a redundant complaint to have. And I still don't think I like the gameplay, but I like the story. And like for a cheap little ditty, that's fine. That was fine. That was worth $5. I think that was worth $5. I think the full price is like $7. It's not that bad for like a 3-hour gameplay with like a neat little story. The second ending was abrupt and it makes the first ending extremely more confusing. I guess the second ending makes more sense as to... Does it make more sense? So, plot of the story was that there were 2 girls named Sawan, but one of them died shortly after being born, and the other one just happened to be called the same thing. And this mom, who had completely regressed that memory and kept thinking that her daughter was fine, gets all of her mental health work, which I would argue was not going well if she still thought her daughter was alive after like 5 years. I don't think that therapist was doing the good job there. Because they did confirm she was going to see a therapist because the ex-husband was paying for it in the guise of child support. Like, they were all going with this notion that the kid was still alive, just so that the mom wouldn't have like a psychiatric break, I guess? Which I could see why they would want to do that, but it doesn't make a lot of sense for me for her to be going to a therapist for years, and everyone encouraging that behavior. Maybe it's something to do with like maybe like dementia or something like that, and I'm just not realizing that that's like a huge no-no if that was something that she had. But I don't know. That part's really confusing to me because it makes the second ending a lot more confusing, and it makes the first ending confusing when we have the context of the second ending of if the second ending is showing that we've actually been playing as that mom this whole time. Sorry, I was thinking about a plot hole that was fixing in my head. If we've been playing as the mom this whole time, why does the first end still have the mom as a separate entity and that we're the cop who figured all these things out? It's like, I don't know. Like, I understand what they were going for, but it's still really confusing in the end. But it was like a neat thing. If you view the endings completely separate from each other, and you just kind of pick one or the other to go with, it's fine. It's fun. It was good. It was neat. Neat little story. Sad. I don't know if she had dementia, but that was like the only thing I could think of. So, this whole game, since you missed it, RJ, this whole game was us playing as a quote-unquote detective, trying to kind of jigsaw puzzle our way through our memories, because we kept remembering conversations, but we couldn't remember who said them. So we had to go through all of these memories and figure out who said what to piece together why this case about a young girl going missing was left unsolved. And at the end, we figure out that there were two girls by the same name, and that a mother had kidnapped a girl that had the same name as her dead daughter, thinking it was her daughter. Just full-on delusional, thinking it was her daughter. You did miss bullying time, and I'm thankful for it. The daughter who died a long time ago died like 100 days after I did court mandate you to rest. RJ did not rest well. Like, I get to view RJ's body battery because they sent it to me, and they recovered nothing from the night before. So I told RJ court mandated rest and gave them a to-do list. But the mom who kidnapped the child previously had a child by the same name who died 100 days after birth, but she did not register that the child had died. She just kept believing secretly that the child was still alive, and the ex-husband, because they divorced eventually, the ex-husband was sending her quote-unquote child support payments that was actually paying for her therapy, and the woman's mother was trying to take care of her too. And they said that things were under control until they got a letter from the school, like reminding them, like, hey, we need all these documents and everything for your daughter to be enrolled in school and you haven't sent anything. And the reason they sent that letter is because whenever the child died, apparently they never actually reported her as dead, because they didn't want to make things worse. Like, I think the husband said that he wanted to pretend that she was still alive, just like even in a figurative way, knowing that she wasn't alive. Meanwhile, the mom just didn't think the child died. Oh, that's terrifying. Jesus. So, whenever the mother got the admissions letter, her delusions about her daughter still being alive just kicked off in full force. And, ever heard of SIDS? No, because I haven't looked into anything with babies because I'm not interested in having babies. It's kind of one of those things of like, huh, and just shut it down in brain. But, yeah. Sorry, I thought there was a bug on my desk and I was about to lose my mind. Yeah. I guess the mom was kind of doing— I don't know. I would argue that the mom was not doing okay. If the ex-husband's therapy payments were labeled as, child support payments. That doesn't make any sense. Actually, I don't feel like dealing with the B. I heard it because I was reading a book about serial killers and oh, sad, sad, sad. Or the payments weren't labeled. I don't know, because I think the grandmother and the ex-husband both said that they were child support payments, and I think the mom had like a piece of dialogue saying that he was always behind on his child support payments. So it seems like a very weird way that they were keeping the delusion up in a way. So it's like, why would you do that? And then we get that second ending where it explains that she keeps not intentionally, she keeps believing that she's someone else completely every time she goes down these memories and everything. And then if we go with the first ending in collaboration with that, apparently she hasn't had a psychiatric eval in a long time, and she's been stuck in the mental hospital for a long time, that a hospital that's not taking proper care of her given everything that's happened. So I don't know. The two endings confuse me a lot. It's probably something I'll have to ruminate on for a little bit, or look up someone's interpretation to see if there was like details I missed, because I did complain a lot through that. But I think it was a good ditty. Good little ditty. Oh, it wants to play an ad. I think we're gonna do what we did Tuesday, where I'm going to take a break and get some food, and kind of just fuck off for about like an hour, maybe an hour and a half, something like that, and then come back and stream TV Man. If she's in the psych ward, why would they send the school letter to her? Well, she wasn't at that time. She was living in an apartment, and then she just walked out to a playground and called for her kid's name, and one of the kids perked up and responded. So, abandoned. I'm going to the damn Discord server. Y'all are needy. I don't... I said I was gonna come back, and you're like, abandonment. I don't want to ever be called needy. Ever. Not in comparison to y'all. What an easy kidnapping, right? Thank you, RJ. But we'll come back in like an hour and a half after I eat, take Vic out, talk to RJ. You could be lying. Maybe I'll never come back. You know what? Give me attitude and maybe that'll happen. Just kidding. I'd come back eventually. What is that? Five Nights at Freddy's voice. I always come back. God, I referenced Okay, we're getting off. If I'm referencing Five Nights at Freddy's, we gotta get out. At 11, there will be a beach banner announcement for 11 Deep Space. I'm gonna be honest, V. I haven't opened the game since the wedding stuff. She just went back to streaming. I was sad. So I may be off then to yell. That is perfectly fine, V. That is perfectly fine. I'm just gonna play Deltarune. None of you have to join for that. I will stay in my little bubble and just be like, wow, TV man. Because I think I could see him at the beginning of the chapter. So. And then I'll suffer. Oh god. I can't wait to view that part on stream where all of them hit at once. I might clip that myself for my own amusement. Alright. I keep yapping and I won't stop, so I'll talk to you guys later. I will see you later. I'll see you in the Discord. Goodbye. Thank you for joining, even when I was a sourpuss. Thank you. Goodbye. Channel 4 kills. Bye.